Welcome back, and this is my review of the Kamen Rider Build Driver full bottle sets for Exaid and Double. These two sets are only for these two Kamen Riders. They are not a best match with any other bottles so far. And there aren't any combinations built into the build driver, though that may change since there's going to be a new version of the Kamen Rider build driver coming out meant for the new version of Kamen Rider Cross. The name I've heard is Cross Magnum or Magma because it's red, so I'm not entirely sure, but we will see when it comes out. Either way, this one comes with Doctor and Game for Exaid. Makes sense, he's a doctor and a game addict. And the other one is Detective and USB Memory, a reference to the fact that the Gaia memories are USB drives, and Shotaro, the Kamen Rider, is a detective himself. The one thing I found interesting was they didn't use the Cyclone bottle that's going to come out, though that's actually in reference to a fan, so that may be the reason. But either way, it's still a cool set. So let's get right on to it. Now, as you can see, the bottles here, they've got the designs on them: gamepad, doctor's stethoscope, a question and an exclamation point, plus a magnifying glass and a USB drive's input. They're pretty cool looking. I like the color schemes. They match up with the primary colors of the rider right on. So, that's a good element. The one thing is, I am not a huge fan of Exaid. I don't like the pink hair or the big googly anime eyes. I think it's a little silly looking. I do like the health gauge on it and some of the concepts, but the series for me it didn't work, and I felt that they were being more of a platformer and hack and slash than doing all the different game varieties. Now, I will say they did do some of that stuff in like the web shorts and the things for like the Hyper Battle DVDs and such, but that's outside the main series, so it's not my thing. Now, as you can see on the back, we've got Exaid here and the bottles, the usual stuff on top. Same for Double. So yeah, pretty simple. These ones are a little banged up. The shipping was not gentle, I'm afraid. It was around Christmas, so things happen. But as you can see, same stuff that's usually on the sides of the bottle. Boxes. So let's get right to it. First with Exaid. Yep, so pretty cool. And now the next one. Now, truth be told, I really like both of the jingles that come after this. I may not be a huge fan of Exaid, but I do like the little jingle he's got, and I do really like Kamen Rider Double, as they were two of the better series received by fans, though I feel that Double is far superior to Exaid. Exaid at least had an ongoing mystery for a lot of episodes as to what was going on. The problem I have with Exaid is a lot of the villains are, well, the same guy over and over again. They keep repeating the same characters because they don't have a huge monster selection, at least for the stuff that's in the main show. But either way, it was a decent enough show, though I don't like how expensive some of the toys are for that. The driver itself, the game driver, is rather expensive on its own, but the gashers for it are quite expensive, as they have electronics and sound in them, and they're necessary, especially the double ones that have a mirror inside them that reflect the design that shows up on the game driver's front panel. Either way, though, this driver is, in my opinion, a lot better and a lot more affordable for fans, because at only about 600 yen to 700 yen on the cheap side, and more like 1400 with shipping and such for on the higher end, I've found that these ones are a lot less expensive. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe, or a comment, and see you next time. Ciao!